Hello students. Hello students. हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आप सभी का स्वागत है हमारे चैनल में मैथमेटिक्स बाय शैली से। यहाँ पे हम मैथ्स को बनाते हैं इंटरेस्टिंग और सिंपल। आज मैं आपके लिए लेकर आया हूँ एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग, एक फन और एक बहुत ही फैसिनेटिंग टॉपिक जो कि बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, लॉगरिथम्स। आज हम समझेंगे लॉगरिथम्स के बेसिक कंसेप्ट्स को और उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज को। तो बिना समय बर्बाद किए आइए चलते हैं और देखते हैं लॉगरिथम्स। सो अगर मैं सबसे पहले लॉगरिथम के बारे में बात करूं तो लॉगरिथम है क्या? लॉगरिथम इज वे ऑफ राइटिंग द एक्सपोनेंशियल फॉर्म। लॉगरिथम इज अ वे ऑफ राइटिंग द एक्सपोनेंशियल फॉर्म। आप लिखते हो 2, फिर आप लिखते हो 2.0, फिर आप लिखते हो 2/1, फिर आप लिखते हो 2 to the power 1। अगर देखा जाए तो ये सभी के सभी क्या है? ये सभी के सभी हैं 2। लेकिन ये वाला जो है, ये एक बहुत ही नॉर्मली लिखा हुआ सिर्फ एक 2 है। ये डेसिमल फॉर्म है, ये आपका फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म है, और ये आपका एक्सपोनेंशियल फॉर्म है। तो सेम चीज लिखी हुई है, बस फॉर्म्स अलग अलग है। तो logarithm is also a form, or you can say way of writing what? Writing the exponential form. So let us have something to write in the exponential form. So let us say 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8. This is I have written the exponential form, right? Now when I have to write this in the form of log, yes, when I have to write this in the form of log, I'll write log 8 to the base 2 gives 3, right? So if you see over here, what was the exponent? This was the exponent. Yes, 3 was the exponent. So to write the exponent 3, I can also write this. So log is a way of writing the exponent, right? What exactly you are writing? You are writing the exponent. If I say 5 to the power 2 is equal to 25. So over here is exponent what? 2. 2 is the exponent. So if I want to write 2, then I will write log 25 to the base 5. So the value of this thing is equal to 2, which is our exponent. So I hope you understood the basic of log. What exactly is the log? Yes, log is just a way of representing a exponent, right? Okay, now let's move on to the next slide and have few things. Yes, so here I've given you the proper classical definition for logarithms. Over here you can see how to define the logarithm, right? So easily you can write that in mathematics logarithms are the other way of writing the exponents. So if a is a positive number, so we'll just have a look to the definition, what exactly the definition is saying, right? So here it says if a is a positive number other than 1 and x is a rational number, yes. So let us talk about the a. So a is a positive number, is a positive number other than 1, right? So a is not 0 because 0 is neither positive nor negative, and a is not -1, -2, and so on till infinite. It is nothing from that section, from that set, right? So, and it is also not 1. So it starts from 2, the value of log, so right, 2 it cannot be, so it can be greater than 1, anything, right, other than 1. And x is a rational number, right? X is a rational number. So we know what is a rational number. A rational number is a number which can be written in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and both p and q are co-primes, right? So a is a positive number other than 1. X is a rational number such that a to the power x is equal to n. Then we can say that logarithm of n to the base a is equal to x. That is how log was defined, but I thought the way I told you it was more simpler, right? So now we have the both sides, we have the idea of the both sides, and how do we define exactly the classical language of mathematics, and also we have the core understanding of the log. Yes, what exactly the log is. So log is nothing but a way of representation. Now next we will know that what type of question we are going to do in particular this module, right? So firstly we will learn that how do we convert from exponential form, how do we convert from exponential form to the logarithmic form. Then also we will learn the vice versa, that is the second type of the question. Moving further, we would have some equations involving logarithms in one variable, we will be solving them, and then we will learn how to express one from one form to another in a more complex questions, right? So just let us have a look to the type 1 questions and let us know how do we approach this kind of questions. So here we have this exponential form given to us. There are three questions, and the first one, in this questions we have to just convert from the exponential form to the logarithmic form. Now in the very first question we are asked to convert 7 to the power 6x equal to 100 to the logarithmic form. So I told you it is a way of writing x, right? It is a way of writing the exponent which is x, so it will be equal to x, right? Now the base over here will also be, will still be the base, so log 7 and over 100 is equal to x. Let me see, 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8, so log of 8 base 2 equal to 3. Yeah, again. Now moving towards the second question, I would like to emphasize that again in the second part the question says 10 to the power minus 2 would be equal to 0.01. So I told you that we are just writing the exponent. So exponent was minus 2 over here, and again 0.01 will be the this, and now 10 would be the base. Now in the third part it is given 81 to the power 3 by 4 is equal to 27. So again this would be equal to log of 27 to the base 81 equal to 3 by 4. Yes, okay. So that was type 1 questions. I hope you understood this type of questions. I'll be providing you a sheet in the description box, so you can just download it from there and you can attempt more questions on these topics. And if you have any queries, any doubts, you can write us about it. Now moving to the next type of question, convert the following to the exponential form. Now here the question, in the question you are given in the logarithmic form, and now you need to convert them into the exponential form. So now let us have a look how do we do that, right? And so in the first part it says log of 1 by 3 to the base 3 is equal to minus 1. So obviously this one is the base, so the base, the exponent, and the value, right? That is how we convert. Let us have again look to the second part where the question says log of 32 to the base 8 is equal to 5 by 3. So again 8 is the base, 5 by 3 is the exponent, and this is equal to 32. Similarly, moving to the third part, I can say that log 1 by a to the base a is equal to minus 1. So we know that this minus 1 is the exponent, this would be base, this would be exponent, and this would be 1 by. Yes. So that was how we approach to these kind of questions. Now let us have a look to the third type of questions where we need to solve equations involving log and x. So let us have a look towards the first question. In the first question, the question says that log to the base 10 x is equal to minus 2. So here First, we'll convert the given logarithmic form to the exponential form, and again the base is 10, it is given, the exponent is minus 2, and this is equal to x. So 10 to the power minus 2 is 1 by 100, which is x, thus x is equal to 0.01, right? That is how we approach to these kind of questions. Moving to the third part of the questions. Now in the third part you can see it is given log to the base root 3 x plus 1 is equal to 2. So we know that this is the base, this is the exponent. So root 3 square would be equal to 3, which is equal to x plus 1. Now 3 minus 1 is equal to x plus 1. Sorry, this would not be x plus 1, right? So this will be x is equal to 2. Again moving further to the third part, log 2 x square minus 1 is equal to 3. So